And welcome back here to Live Now from Fox. I'm Andrew Kraft. We do have some breaking news to get to on the apparent second attempted assassination against former President Donald Trump just recently here, just last Sunday. We're learning more about the new charges coming down on that attempted assassin, Ryan Wesley Routh. He's 58 years old. Remember, last week in his first initial court appearance in his arraignment, he was charged with 2 federal firearms offenses, but now he is being charged with the heaviest and weightiest allegation, and this is what we know. He is now being charged with the attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump there. In the meantime, we do want to read out some of these statements in from some of these officials who have announced this today. I have the indictment in front of me. Of course, there you see Ryan Routh's mugshot from the Palm Beach County Jail just yesterday. So let's take this statement in from Attorney General Merrick Garland, and this is what Garland is saying, that violence targeting public officials endangers everything our country stands for, and the Department of Justice will use every available tool to hold Ryan Routh accountable for the attempted assassination of former President Trump, charged in the indictment. So the Justice Department, Garland says, will not tolerate violence that strikes at the heart of our democracy, and we will find and hold accountable those who perpetrate it. Garland says this must stop. He says this alleged attempted assassination of the former president at his golf course was a direct attack on our democracy. Political violence has no place in this country, not then, not now, not ever. That's Attorney General, the Deputy Attorney General Lisa Monaco. So they go on to say the charges today reflect the department's continued resolve to deploy every available resource to ensure public officials remain safe and to hold accountable those who target public officials to the fullest extent of the law. Routh is charged with attempted assassination of a presidential candidate, which strikes at the very heart of our democratic system. This is also a statement in from FBI Director Christopher Wray. This is a joint statement. The FBI is continuing our investigation into this alleged plot and will use the full weight and resources of the FBI to uncover and provide as much information as possible about what led to the events in West Palm Beach. He says, in our country, we have to hold accountable people who resort to violence here. So in the meantime, that was a joint statement in from both Attorney General Merrick Garland, the Deputy Attorney General Lisa Monaco, and FBI Director Christopher Wray about this new charge for Ryan Routh in the attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump now just 2 Sundays ago, and you see his mugshot there. Coincidentally enough here, his son today, Ryan Routh's son, has been taken into custody on federal charges of possessing child pornography. Investigators say they discovered hundreds of files with child pornography during a search of Orrin Routh's residence in Guilford County, North Carolina on Saturday. It was conducted in connection with an investigation unrelated to child exploitation. Now, the 2 charges he faces include receipt of child pornography and possession of child pornography. Now, we're told from the Associated Press the unrelated investigation referred to Routh's father, of course, Ryan Wesley Routh, who remains in custody, as you know, after a judge ordered him detained pending trial just yesterday. Investigators said the pornography was found on a Samsung Galaxy Note device located inside Orrin Routh's primary bedroom in his residence, as well as another Galaxy Note device in Routh's possession. So you have Ryan Routh's son, Orrin Routh, being charged with child pornography offenses. On the very same day, we get a new charge for his father, Ryan Wesley Routh, in the attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump. This is the indictment right here. And coincidentally enough, we also know the judge presiding over this will be Judge Eileen Cannon. Now, does that name sound familiar? It probably does to you. Judge Eileen Cannon presided over Donald Trump's classified documents case and trial before she dismissed the indictment altogether. And remember, that was July 15th. That was the very first day of the RNC convention there in Milwaukee. So we wanted to get all of this in. We wanted to cover it from all angles here, and I think we did. But this is the newest wrinkle in this story. Remember, Routh is detained while pending trial. And remember, we read that statement out from former President Donald Trump just yesterday, who is going after the FBI and the DOJ, citing allegations that they are weaponizing the department against him because they have not charged Routh with more serious crimes. Well, they have done that just in the last hour, and we read out some of those statements that Ryan Routh not only is charged with assaulting a federal officer for possessing a firearm in furtherance of a crime of violence, he is now charged the count one attempted assassination of a major presidential candidate there as well. Remember last week in that initial court appearance, he was only charged with 2 counts. One of them was felon in possession of a firearm and ammunition, and one of them was possession of a firearm with an obliterated serial number. But now more counts coming against Ryan Routh in his attempted assassination of former President Trump just 2 Sundays ago on Trump's golf course in West Palm Beach, Florida there. So I wanted to make sure we got all of that in, and we'll continue to follow this story. We'll see you in 2 minutes.